Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Glad you could attend. Step inside, my movie maniacs and friends, as we look at a film from a familiar name here on the Final Cut. Shaun Rose is back with a follow-up to their film Upstate Story, and this one's called Toga. Yes, Shaun Rose both directed and co-wrote this story that takes place years after the events of Upstate Story, where Ellis Martin has moved on, gotten a new job. He's gotten a gig as a videographer and editor. He's doing the work that he enjoys, trying to spend time the best he can with his kids when he has that time, and just trying to get through life, though life is just not, he's felt not treated him quite well, and he hasn't treated himself quite well. Well, things get a little rough for him when he has to go back to his hometown to do some location scouting for a filmmaker, and we see how he goes back to this town, and it brings back memories of his childhood as he narrates all of the film. And we see different scenes mixed in with black and white and color and sepia as well. Shaun Rose gives us a dramatic indie film that's shot on a very low budget, but yes, very poignant. It's a day in the life sort of story where Ellis Martin really is having a tough time getting through life. We see how he's kind of let himself go, and he addresses all of this. And the way he delivers the dialogue, too, is interesting. It's kind of in this monotone, indifferent approach to what he's telling you, as if, I just, I do this too sometimes. And yeah, he talks about the troubles of raising a teenager, and how he struggles sometimes with not only the family but with himself, and just a lot of different things that when you watch this, I have a feeling you might find some things that are, relate to, that you can feel, that you yourself have had some self-reflection on, especially when visiting some childhood locations at your hometown. It's not action-packed at all. It's all VO, pretty much, just told from the perspective of Ellis Martin as we see him go through things, and we see how he tries to work things out over the course of the film too, and maybe lead to a change in his life, and take back control of it, of what it seems to have gone spiraling out of. So a lot of interesting themes, a lot of subjects covered, and a lot of things that, while may not be action-packed, if you're looking for a dramatic film about self-reflection and about perspective on, nostalgia, you've got all of that here in Toga. I found a lot of things in here I could relate to that the Ellis Martin character was going through, and I'm looking forward to the potential for a follow-up to this film, which I would love to see where Ellis Martin goes from here. So there you have it, Toga. It's not exactly the most uplifting film, but it is an insightful one, to be sure, and definitely a unique indie film that, if you're looking for something that is a little bit evenly paced, then you'll want to check this out. Thank you so much for listening to me babble about Toga. If you have seen this, please leave your comments down below. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Love to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. Can only do that for your help, so like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the channel. We got a lot of great content coming up. I thank you for your support. Until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.